time here in this calendar year, we have baseball on the show, and they don't come any bigger than this. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series. Back now as we draw ever closer to first and into public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Anthony Pierce will stand in and an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes without saying, this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you got to make everyone count.
Stand up.
And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Wow. This is a great example of what not to do when a guy's trying to give himself up. I don't know if he heard someone yelling for third or what, but they wind up not getting an out here at all. This is a big letdown defensively.
Hit inside the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
The 1-0 home. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Andrew McCutcheon will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Come set, now the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Anthony Pierce will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Gotta wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's hoping for. Far from.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Pedro Alvarez will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
1-0 pitch now. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And this ought to plate a couple as this falls down for extra bases. And he will score as well as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6. Anthony Pierce will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Anthony Pierce. All right, one time right here. Let it fly right here. All right, let's get ready.
First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Pedro Alvarez will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to...
Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. They're not happy with runners just on the corners, so they put that man on first in motion, and he's able to make it 2 men in scoring position now with nobody out.
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. The 2-2 coming. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well, as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Anthony Pierce will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Shortstop, Anthony Pierce.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Let's go, big fella.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
He's working on a 3-for-3 ball game now. He's been automatic all night. Comes through another big hit right there.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he is in there. Now the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, let's go right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Tough play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 3-1 is on the way. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. Andrew McCutcheon. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw won't get him. Runner goes for third. And now they've got him picked off. And he's safe.
You'd have to figure he's going on his own out there at second. Normally, you'd see that trail runner in motion as well if it was called from the bench. He saw it, they weren't keeping close tabs on him, so he was able to make it into third with the stolen base.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
The 1-1 now to McCutcheon. And this will be fouled away. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Jurickson Profar will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, one away. Leonis Martini will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the sixth. Pitch on the way. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Jeff Francoeur will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. He waits, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. 1-1. Off is Martine. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Jurickson Profar will stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine, with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Cabrera for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Michael Kirkman will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth. Aaron Hill will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Anthony Pierce will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the...
And the Texans